Hey everybody, I hope you all are doing well. It is a very, very rainy day here in North Texas, so I'm kind of stuck without something to do outside. So I could actually go do something outside, but just don't want to get rained on right now. So what I was going to do is I was going to make a comparison between my Springfield Armory SA 35 here and my Girsan MC P35. Okay, both of them are high power clones. Now, I have about 500 rounds through each one of them, and so I can make a good little assessment of the type of firearms they are and what I like about them and the idiosyncrasies and things like that. So here we go. It's just going to be my thoughts. This isn't going to be very long, but number one, I love the high power. I love the way that it feels. I love the way that it looks. I love the way that it shoots. I think the high power is just, they took the 1911 and they just made it better. Okay. And it's light enough to be light. It's heavy enough to be heavy. And it just feels right in your hand. That's what I love about it. So, but the problem with the high power is, if you get a real Browning one, if you can find one, it's extremely expensive. So a lot of companies have come out with cheaper, less expensive options. I don't want to say cheaper, I just want to say less expensive options. And here are two, okay? Now, I think I got the Springfield Armory, I think I got that one for about $650, okay? And the Girsan, I think I paid $685 for that one. Okay. Now the cool thing about I just want to make sure that all you safety nuts, there's nothing in there. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And there's nothing in there. No magazine. And so what we're gonna do is we are going to put the slide forward on those two. Okay. Now, here's what I like. Here's my pros about these two weapons. Number one, Browning high power. Okay. Number two, I have a mixture. Of different type of magazines. Like I believe this is a Springfield magazine, and I believe this is a magazine that came. Oh, that's another Springfield magazine. And both of these weapons use my Browning magazines, aftermarket magazines, and then also the Springfield magazines perfectly. About 500 rounds for each one of them. And they've eaten everything from ball ammunition to your federal hollow points, basically just about everything you can think of. And they've taken it very well. I love on the Girsan, I love the finish on it. It is really, really cool. Looks great. Yep. And another thing is I put aftermarket grips on, Hogue grips on both of them, so they just fit right in your hand, fit very well. Okay, good grips. And there was no modification. The grips were for a Browning high power, no modification. Everything lined up just perfectly. Okay. So that's another benefit there. Smooth shooting, just like the high power. A little bit of a snap, but hey, it just makes you feel like you got a gun in your hands. I really wish on the SA 35 that there were better rear sights. I do like the white dot in the front sight, but on the rear sight, I think that could have benefited from better rear sights on that, but it seems to be sighted in pretty good. Okay, the sights, for me anyways, on the Girsan are so much better. As you can see, the little white part right here and then the little white part right there. For me, it's a lot easier to line up like that. Old eyes. Okay, so what is the difference? I'll show you the difference in these two. One is the price. This one's about $100 more than this one is. And this is why I separate the Springfield Armory. You guys want to see? And you guys are probably going to be mad at me for this. Yes, it doesn't have that stupid, idiotic thing that the Girsan has where you pull the trigger and there's no magazine in it and the hammer doesn't go forward. I absolutely hate that. Girsan, please fix that. I know it's true to the high power, but please fix that. It's useless. It doesn't do anything, and all it does is it's just a pain in the ass. So either option, though, if that's not a problem for you, either option is a good option for your high power clone, and they're both very, very good weapons. I haven't had any issues with them at all, and I like shooting them. They're fun to shoot. They're good to shoot. Couple of, on any given day, I'll take either one of them. I'll trust my life with it. It's my EDC. The one cool thing is you get a lot more equipment with the Girsan. You get this box. With the Springfield, you get this little pouch here, and it has a little pouch inside the pouch. That's where I put my grips. But it's got a pouch inside the pouch, and I like the box better. It just is a little bit better. So anyways, in sum up, both of them are very good weapons. They run fine. Haven't had any issues with them. Takedown is a breeze on both of them. The only difference, like I said, is the magazine safety on the Girsan. I wish they would fix that because I can't stand that. And the Springfield Armory doesn't have that. So that's how I separate the two. I like this one a lot better for that. But they both have, they both have your just regular old high power stuff. Everything is right where it needs to be. Here's your safety. Okay, here's your mag release. Here's your slide catch right there. Same with the Girsan right here. But the Girsan, it is. Let's show you. Might as well show you. The Girsan, it does have an ambidextrous safety. Check that out. Okay, so that's a good point for the Girsan. It's got an ambi safety. Okay, so anyways, but either one of them would be a really good option for you. And thanks very much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day.